Yo, yo, hello, hello. All right, this response to the storm, all right, to the collectors of the bill. I, too, have been a victim of the bill collectors. I need help and don't know what to do. Oh, no. I'm just joking. I had a story, all right. It's probably real quick, won't be too long, but, you know, I live down here in Miami, so we got, like, the Miami Herald and the Sun Sentinel or whatever. The Miami Herald, all right, when I first moved into my apartment, it was like, hey, you want a newspaper? And I was like, no, I don't want a newspaper. All right, I don't use them. I don't read them. I mean, I don't sit on a train like they do up north and read papers and stuff. I don't even go on the bus and do that or nothing like that. So, whatever. So they call back again, persistent. I don't even know how they got my apartment number in the first place, because that's just the line set up for the internet. Don't know how they got that number. It comes to the net. So they call back again and again, and then the last time they finally called, I finally answered. I was like, is this Miami Herald again? Oh, hey, how'd you know it was us? I'm like, it's on the call ID. Okay, whatever. So he's like, oh, you want a newspaper? I'm like, no, I don't use them. I don't read them. I really don't care for them. It's like, oh, maybe you can use it for the coupon. Don't you like coupons? I'm like, no, I don't sit at home with a wool sweater on and some reading glasses and a cup of warm tea clipping out clippings for you know, coupons. The internet, there's coupons. So, whatever. And then they call back again, and they finally, you know, got him last minute. I was like, okay, is this going to be free? It's like, yeah, it's got to be free. Yeah, it doesn't cost anything. With the sales guy voice, it doesn't cost you anything. You got to get it for free. So then they, you know, I was like, oh, I'm not going to automatically enroll in anything, am I? No, for free. It's going to be free. It's going to be, trust me, it's going to be totally free. So I was like, okay, well, you guys use throwing around the free word so much. I mean, I'm in sales, okay, so I know about how to do things. So I figured to myself, whatever. If anything, I was opt out, you know. He said it wasn't automatically enrolled. I'm thinking, they record these, right? Yeah, they record these. They record stuff. Anyway, long story short. So I was getting a newspaper. The only part I read was just the Best Buy section, and everything else went into the trash, whatever, and whatever. So next thing you know, about a month later, I get this bill in the mail for like $10. $10. You know what I'm saying? Ocho. Anyway, I'm just joking. I know 10 is not Ocho. Just for all you retards out there. Like, oh, this nigga said Ocho with 10 fingers up. But long story short, so $10 whatever in the mail. Freaking, I just like, I'm not paying that crap. So I just threw it away. I was like, right? I just, you know, whatever. So then, like later on, I get this call to my house, whatever. Mr. Witherspoon, you wanna go ahead and give us that $10 you owe us there? And I was like, no, I'm not giving you $10. For what? I don't owe y'all nothing. I didn't subscribe to nothing. So he's like, well, you signed up for it. I'm like, I didn't sign up for anything. I specifically told that old hag that I was not paying for no newspaper. I'd get it on the weekends, and that was it, and that'll be the end of it, right? He's like, well, I mean, there was all that subscription when you signed up to it. You mean, anyway, long story short, again, all these long stories that are short. It's like an oxymoron. But, so I got this thing, and I just hung up on dude. I didn't feel like talking to him more. So then I get a call at work. I'm like, how'd you get my work phone number? Because, I mean, I worked behind a desk and my phone, whatever, my extension. I'm like, how do you get my work number and my extension, for first off? And they called, and they told me my first name, like, hey, what's up, Josh? I'm like, Josh. I'm like, hey, how's it going? I think it's one of my customers, you know? But it wasn't. It was them. I'm like, hello? Asking for $10 at my job. I'm like, you calling my... I'm like, sir, I already spent that on lunch today. I'm sorry. Click. So I hung up on them. So then, you know, they kept calling. They didn't call my work number. That's like the last time they called my work. So they called my house. And the old lady who called this last time. And she tried to put a guilt trip on the nigga. She was like, well, Mr. Witherspoon, if you went ahead and subscribed to something and you got something, you should definitely pay for it, because that's the best thing to do. You know, you get rid of that. You don't have to worry about it getting on your credit. And I was like, old lady, all right? I never subscribed to anything. I don't even want your newspaper. All I read was the Best Buy section, and I didn't care for it. Now, I even got so facetious to say, you going to be out of a job anyway. You might as well get ready to go stand in front of Walmart. All right? Go to the door and just stand there and greet people and tell them have a nice day, that kind of stuff. Because the newspaper industry is going to sooner or later go down. The internet is taking you over. I was so mad. She was like, oh, that's uncalled for, because I was cursing at it and stuff, whatever. And I was like, you guys, you call me 10,000 times a day. I see my call ID when I get home. Get a life. So I hung up, and that was the end of the story. See, I didn't go to your methods, you know, the storm. I need to go to your methods, oh great one of yelling at bill collectors and whatnot. Because if I'm going to have to be like anybody, I'm going to have to be like, what's his name, Arthur Martin, Stan, Arthur Martin. So tell me what I'm supposed to do this Storm. Am I supposed to go ahead and put these niggas on hold for an unprecedented amount of time, come back and yell at them like you had done, my brother? Because that was a nice tactic, if I may say so myself.